Good evening, folks. How's it going? Love to have your company. Now, good evening, everybody. How's it going? And good evening on YouTube. Yes, lovely to have your company here this evening. Let me just try and sort that out a wee bit. That'll do, I think. Right, how's it going, folks? Good evening over there, down there in Facebook land, all over. Good evening to Mickey and Michael and Ben. How's it going? And your good health, folks. Jeremy's over there in the States. Colleen is watching. I've got that request for you. The fire's lit again, says Eddie. Yeah, I kind of did it just for the crack. It was a last-minute decision there, just to light the fire for a bit of fun. So we get a few in the door tonight, have a bit of fun. And as usual, I'm doing it in portrait mode on Facebook and landscape mode on YouTube. Hope you've all had a good week. Been a fairly quiet and uneventful week, but it's been good in a lot of ways. There's been some good things happening. Hello from New York to Colleen. Hello from upstate New York, or to upstate New York. I had a few adventures with Dougal. He's keeping well. He's enjoying puppy school, and I'm going to kick off tonight. There's Mick. How's it going, man? I'm going to kick off tonight with a song, a little instrumental tune. Wendy, I think, is there on YouTube. If I can see the comments. Wendy and Sharon are there. How's it going, folks? How he is? Somebody's making good time. Right. There's Ellen. Burke here. Sorry, I missed your call. Burke here from Norway. Sorry, I missed your phone call last night. I can call you this morning. I can call you tomorrow or later tonight after the gig or something like that. Sorry about missing your phone call. I'm having a bad here today. Right, here we go. There's Mick McLaughlin. Ian Walker. Thanks for tuning in, folks. This is a little tune called With Every Passing Day to kick off one of my own tunes. Thanks very much. Well, tune and inspired by the passing of time. It's called With Every Passing Day. So thanks very much, folks. Great to have you on board here this evening. I'm going to sing for you now. I think I'm going to sing a lively little song. I'm going to pick things up a little bit. Wendy is going to like this one. A song all about poachine, the Irish word for moonshine. Home distilled liquor. Heimegebraut, I think it's called in Norwegian. Heimegebraut. Here, and Sosa could correct me on that. This is called the Rare Old Mountain Dew, so you can remember the words to this one. And the waters flow and the railroads sit by. Rest of a bay can barely tell that the poaching place goes by. With the filth from the air and the perfume rare, it speaks both me and you. As home we roll, we can drink a bowl or a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum-a-dum-dee. And there's a neat little still at the foot of the hill where the smoke curls up to the sky. By a whiff of the smell you can plainly tell that this poaching boys goes by. For it fills the air with a perfume rare and betwixt both me and you. As home we roll, we can drink a bowl or a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. And our learned men has used the pen have writ the praises high of the sweet poaching from Ireland green, distilled from wheat and rye. Away with your pills and cure your ills, be a pagan, Christian or Jew. So take off your coat and grease your throat with a bucket full of Mountain Dew. A diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Woo! Grow and the waters flow in the free and easy way, but give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come gouge us all, come one and all, from Sligo and Leitrim too. I will give them a token, I'll send them a smoke of the rare old Mountain Dew. A diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. A skiddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. A skiddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-dum, diddly-ida-diddle-rum-a-dum-dee. Hey! Thank you very much. The rare old Mountain Dew there. Thanks very much indeed. How are you to Felicity there in Austria and Neil Kearney there watching. Neil Kearney, nice one. Thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. And we've got comments coming in on YouTube. The one from Longford. I'm actually, Wendy, the next song I'm going to do is one from Longford. Not the one that Wendy's thinking of. And Candy's there. How's it going, Candy? I hope you're all keeping well. Are you keeping okay down in Corpus? I hope things are okay. How are you doing? Glad to be playing a bit of music for you. Colin, my wife Mary says hi. You saw Duke the sheepdog and Daisy the treat, both black and white. Yes. You got in first. Yes. You saw Duke. I did see. Yes. How are you, Mary? And wonderful dogs. Dougal says hello. Dougal is currently tackling a stuffed sheep on the floor, which, being a border collie pup, I suppose is about right. Okay, this next one is from Michael O'Toole. Michael up in Larne, how's it going? And any other friends. I thought you were singing. What's it? Somebody's giving out about something there. Oh, I thought you were singing about Mountain Dew the Sword. Rare old Mountain Dew, the American version. They could use that in a commercial, actually, couldn't they? There's an opportunity. Dave Rafferty, the governor's watching. How's it going, man? So I'm going to try. This is the first time I've ever sung this song. This is a request from Michael O'Toole up in Larne. This is a song, a very famous Irish song called "The Rising of the Moon." And this actually goes back to the 1798 uprising, 1798 rebellion, the United Irishmen, and its roots are in Longford, apparently. Granard, County Longford. So this is especially for Wendy, who's looking for a Longford song. Sláinte. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry show. Hush a buckle, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I hear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. And come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be, at the old spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. And more word for signal token, whistle out the marching tune, with your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, with your pike upon your shoulder at the rising of the moon. And from many a mud wall cabin eyes were watching through the night. Many a manly heart was beating for the blessed morning's light. Memories rang along the valley to the banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. All along that singing river, that black massive man was seen. High above their shining weapons flew their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, whistle out the marching tune, and hurrah me boys for freedom to the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and hurrah me boys to freedom, it's the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Thank you very much. The rising of the moon for you there. Granard, County Longford, 1798. Okay. I'm going to try a song for Sharon on YouTube. I don't ever have the words. I don't actually have the words for this. And I can't get them on my phone because I'm using it to record. So this could be interesting. I'm going to try my best. Maybe a bit of lyrical improvisation in this one. Burke here, cheers from Lingen, Birk and Sussa. It's great to see you guys. I hope all is going well with you. And again, sorry I missed the phone call. Give us a shout back. Right, carry on YouTube. Is all good? I think it's okay. Good, okay. Chin chin. Now, this is a song from the Tallyman's Lament album. It's a song, an old Scottish, northeastern Scottish song called The Band of Shears, and I tried to sort of rearrange it and make it sound like Interpol, the band, not the police organisation. It was the idea at the time. It shows you how long ago it was that I did. Summer days and heather bells gone blooming on yon high, high hills. There's thunder on in all the shields, and the autumn brings the shearing. Singing, bonny lassie, will you gan and shear with me the whole day long? And love will cheer us as we gan to join yon band of shearers. And if the thorn be over dry, they'll say there's love between you and I. And we will surely pass them by when we gan join the shearing. And if the weather be over hot, I'll cast my cravat and my coat and shear with ye among the lot when we can join the shearing. Singing, bonny lassie, will you gan and shear with me the whole day long? And love will cheer us as we can to join yon band of shearers. Join yon band of shearers. Weather be cold or hot, I'll cast my cravat and my coat and shear with ye among the lot when we can join the shearing. And when the weather be over dry and say there's love, and on we gone, we'll have summer ranting, roaring fun, and can't be more to the shearing. Singing, bonny lassie, will you gan and shear with me the whole day long? And love will cheer us as we can to join yon band of shearers. 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 Hey. Thank you. Band of Shears there, especially for Sharon over on YouTube. If you enjoyed that song, it's on the Tallyman's Lament, the first album. You can get it on Spotify. It's on YouTube as well, and all over the internet. There's a big production-y version. It's kind of cool. What are we going to do next, Band of Shears? Oh yeah, I'm going to stay in the same part of the world for the next song. That last song's from northeastern Scotland. and so is this next one. Went through a big phase about 10, 11, 12 years ago of mining folk song from northeast Scotland. There's a rich, very, very rich seam of folk song there from the farm agricultural labourers that used to come in, work in seasonal work. And in those days, a lot of them were Irish labourers. And they stayed in bothies, these big kind of stone, kind of big huts, basically, very, very, very basic dormitories up in the hillsides. And this tradition of bothy ballads was born, which is songs that were made up of stories sung by the different Irish agricultural workers. There's a crossover between Irish and Scottish, so Northeast and Scottish folk songs there. And you get all the famous songs that came out of that. And other not so famous ones like that last one there. Well, that was very famous in Scottish music back in the day. So this next one here, big shout out to Sean Reeves there. Sean's there. Declan's watching. This song is called Farewell to Tarwathy. It's from up on the coast, so near Port Soy. We're in that part of the world, near and kind of between there and Peterhead. Peterhead is a town right on the corner of a big peninsula of northeastern Scotland, and there's a maximum security prison there, and there's a fish finger factory as well, and two roads end there. Basically, that's about Peterhead. And a lot of council estates. I know because there's a girl that worked at the Norseman in Temple Bar who's from Peterhead. She got out. So this is called Farewell to Tarwathy. Farewell to Tarwathy and adieu Matilda. And the dear land of Crimmin, I'll bid ye farewell. I'm bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. And the Jew Matilda, and the dear land of Crimmin, well, I'll bid you farewell. I'm bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. Well, adieu to my comrades, for a while we must part, and likewise the dear lass, the fair one, my heart. The cold ice of Greenland my love will not chill, and the longer my absence, more one she will feel. Oh! The ship is well rigged and she's ready to sail, and our home to our riches in hunting the whale, where the icebergs do float and the storm winds blow, and the land and the ocean are covered with snow. Well, the cold coast of Greenland is barren and bare, no seed time nor harvest is ever known there, and there'll be no temptation to tarry long there. With our ship on purple, we will homeward repair. There's no habitation for a man to live there, and the king of that country is the fierce Greenland fair, and there'll be no station to tarry long there. With our ship on purple, we will word repair. Farewell to Tarwathy and the Jew Mormont Hill, and the dear land of Crimond, well, I'll bid you farewell. I'm bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. It's in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. It's in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. It's in hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. Thank you very much indeed. Farewell to Tarwathy there. Chris Toisner is watching. There's a man I haven't seen in many, many years. Chris, you're watching from Australia. It's great to see you. Your name popping up there. That's absolutely fantastic. It's a real pleasure to see you there. I hope you're keeping well. Okay, requests. I sing a little song. I'm going to sing a pair of songs now for Dave and Tracy Newcomb over in England. Good friends of mine who've been really keeping me going here online every week with requests and banter and different tunes every week, because they keep coming with ideas for requests, and they're always good ideas. They're always really good requests. So it really works well. It's great. So every week it's like, right, what are we going to play this week then, lads? So here we are. We were talking about doing some Pogue songs, a couple of Pogue songs. This first one is, we're going to do a couple of songs very early on in the Pogues' career. This first one here is the first Pogue single. And after that, I'm going to play a song which was the first song the Pogues ever recorded in the studio. So this one here is the first actual single. It's a song called Streams of Whiskey. I dreamt I met with being Lord. I shook him by the hand and we passed the time of tea. When questions on his views and the crux of life's philosophies, he had one clear, still and simple thing to say. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. I am cursed, bled and sworn, landed up in jail. Life has often tried to stretch me, but the rope is always slack. And now that I've a pile, I'll go down to that Chelsea. I'll walk it on my feet and I'll fly out on my back. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Woo! Seemed the wisest of philosophies, cause nothing ever came by a wet thing called a tear. And when the night is dark and I feel the light inside of me, I'll go out to a bar and drink 15 pints of beer. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where streams of whiskey are flowing. Yeah. Thank you very much. It seems the whiskey there, the Pogues. Shane McGowan and the Pogues. What's going on YouTube? Wendy. Hey, Robin. Yes, now I can see you on for longer. Love it. Yeah, sounds great. Thank you, Wendy. Thanks very much. Now, Deadly stuff. Okay, let's slow it down now. This is a song written by the great Eric Bogle from Scotland, who moved to Australia in 1969, and wrote this song and many, many other fine songs, and is still writing great songs, living in Australia there and working as a musician and writer. This is a song called, a song going back to World War One and the Battle for Gallipoli in Turkey. And it's a song called, the band played Waltzing Matilda. It's about Australian forces serving alongside Irish forces and other allied forces in First World War, coming out of the Salonika base. There's another song about that as well. So this is called The Band Played Waltzing Matilda. Now when I was a young man, I carried my pack, and I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dirty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1950, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. And they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun. They sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as our ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the tears, flag waving and cheers, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day when the blood stained the sand and the water, and of how in the hell that they called Silver Bay we were butchered like lambs to the slaughter. Johnny Turkey was waiting, he found himself well. He showered us with bullets and he rained us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew me back home to Australia. But the band played Waltzing Matilda when we stopped to bury our slain. Oh, we buried ours and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. And those that were left, well, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while around me the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish bomb knocked me arse over tits, and when I awoke in my hospital pits, saw what it had done, well, I wish that I was dead. Never knew there were worse things than dying. For no more I'll go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush far and free. For to hump tent and pegs, a man needs 2 legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So they gathered the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless, The armless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Sova. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, and I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and thanked Christ there was nobody waiting for me, to mourn, to grieve, or to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down a gangway. Ah, nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared, and they turned all their faces away. So now every April I sit on my porch and I watch the parade pass before me, and I see my old comrades how proudly they march, reliving the dreams of past glories. And the old men march slowly, their bones stiff and sore, their forgotten heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band plays Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. Ah, but year upon year, more old men disappear. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march along the billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? Thanks very much. There you go. Waltzing Matilda. Let me see if I can find a song here. Actually, I can't do that. Okay. Okay. Apologies to Sharon because she doesn't like this song, but this is called the Rates of Mallow. Dancing, drinking, breaking windows, cursing, sinking, never aching, never thinking, leave the Rates of Mallow. One time not but claret drinking, then like politicians sinking, raising, sinking funds when sinking, leave the Rates of Mallow. Spending all as it comes, waiting bailiffs, duns, packets too big on the sons, leave the Rates of Mallow. Spending for sale as it comes, beating bailiffs, sons, and comes and the Rates of Mallow. When at home with Dad are dying still from Mallow water crying, but when there's good claret flying, leave the Rates of Mallow. Living a short but merry life, going where the devil drives, having sweethearts but no wives, live the Rates of Mallow. Spending faster than it comes, beating waiters, bailiffs' sons, backers, true gun sons, live the Rates of Mallow. Spending faster than it comes, beating waiters, bailiffs' duns, backers, true gun sons, live the Rates of Mallow. Tenants, stewards teasing, swiftly spending, slowly raising, wishing to spend all the days in raking as in Mallow. Living short but merry lives, going where the devil drives, having sweethearts but no wives, live the Rates of Mallow. Spending faster than it comes, beating waiters, bailiffs' duns, backers, true gun sons, live the Rates of Mallow. Spending faster than it comes, beating waiters, bailiffs' duns, backers, true gun sons, live the Rates of Mallow. Spending faster than it comes, beating waiters, bailiffs' duns, backers, true gun sons, live the Rates of Mallow. Thanks very much. The Rates of Mallow for you. That's a great song from County Cork. Glad you enjoyed that. I should try and plump it up a bit. I think that's a bit wonky. It's a bit easier. Something like that. Sorry, folks. Just trying to get the YouTube camera sorted out. It keeps slipping a wee bit. Shit, I think you get the general idea. Right. I was going to... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Do something a bit different. I haven't done this song for a while. This is one that I got a request from Neve Fleming from Kilgraney a few weeks ago. A good few weeks ago. A couple of months ago. She asked me for it and I did it. She's in a local production of a great play by Gillian Grattan from Dublin called Hooked. I'm going to check that out in the next couple of weeks myself. It's the Kilgraney Amateur Dramatic Society are doing it. I remember when it was in, not the Druids, where was it in Dublin? It was the place just off the quays there. When it was there about 5 years ago now. It's a great play, great show, very interesting. Hooked, it's called. Here we go. This is a song by the late great John Prine, and this is for Ben as well. It's called Angel from Montgomery. I haven't played this in months. I just kind of pulled it out for the crack. I'm an old man named after my mother. My old man has another child that's growing old. If dreams were lightning, thunder were desire, this old house would have burned out a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how hard I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down town. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you very much. Angel from Montgomery for you there. Right, okay. That should be fun. Right there. So where are the rest of the? Let me just see what I'm doing to myself here. Oh, here we are. Great stuff. Things like this, you'd be forgetting there's actually people watching you. Right, okay, sorry. So I'm going to go back to the 80s for this next song. You know me, I do like to switch things around during the gig. So that song, I think, was from the 60s or the 70s. 70s, John Prine. 70s. 80s here. East Kilbride in Scotland, a place where they drink a lot of Buckfast. So I'm going to have some Buckfast before I play this song. Great thing is when this song came out in the 1980s, it was kind of associated with like slick radio rock and 80s values, 80s production values, and it wasn't associated with Buckfast at all. It is, of course, Aztec Hammer, Roddy Frame. So I call this Somewhere in My Heart. Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. Who cares what people say? We walk down love's motorway. Ambition and love, wearing boxing gloves and saying hearts and flowers. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see it through. Somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. A star above the city in the northern chill, a baby being born to the overkill. No say, no place to go, a TV and a radio. Ambition and love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. And somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Our love will see it through. Somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. to be is true. But who could heal what's ever been as one? And our hearts have been born since the day we were born, just like anyone. From Westwood to Hollywood, that's one thing that's understood, is that you can't buy time and you can save your soul. But the closest thing to heaven is to rock and roll. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Our love will see it through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. And somewhere in my heart there is the star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Our love will see it through. And somewhere in my heart there is a sun that sets you free. And all you've got to be is true. Thanks very much. Aztec Hammer there, Somewhere in My Heart. It's a new one for me. There you go. All right, okay. This could be interesting. I'm going to attempt. I kind of took a few liberties writing out a set list tonight. I just randomly threw in a couple of songs that I just basically don't really know, just to keep myself on my toes. As you may have gathered from the last few songs. This next one is another one. I played this once, I think, ever, in the first lockdown. Waiting on Delamitri. I've been doing Delamitri every bloody week for the last month or something. Waiting on Delamitri. Cheek. Which Delamitri one haven't I done? If there's a specific Delamitri song you'd like me to do, Sinead, do let me know. I'll try and learn it. But I have done the one you asked for a good few times now, and the other one for the other lads as well. What was it? Driving with the Brakes on. Anyway, what was I going to do? Yeah, this is called The Patience of Angels. This is a song by Boo Hewerdine. And it was also famously sung by the great Eddie Reader. A song called The Patience of Angels. From the top of the bus, she thought she saw him wave. She's all Tuesdays and forgetfulness and a little money saved. Does she know? I don't know. But from here I can tell they would try the patience of angels. Yes, it would try the patience of angels. And you know something's wrong when the morning hurts your eyes and the baby won't stop crying. You'll be waiting till you die. Would I be any good? And if I was, would I find that I would try the patience of angels? Yes, it would try the patience of angels. There's a door in a wall, in a house, in a street, in a town where no one knows her name. She's the patience of angels, patience of angels. There's a town in a wall, in a house, in a street, in a town where no one knows her name. She's the patience of angels, patience of angels. She will try the patience of angels. Yes, it would try the patience of angels. Yes, it would try the patience of angels. Angels, Thank you very much. So, Patience of Angels there by the great Buchudi. Also sung by Eddie Reader. Oh, here's a very famous little Irish song for you. Keep it rocking and rolling. This one's called Whiskey in a Jar. Want to hear some singing? See some clapping? Well, as I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier, singing, stand and deliver for the devil, he may take him a sharing. Da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny, and I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take that woman, but I never can be easy with sharing. Da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny took my charges and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Assuring da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Whoa! Here we go. It was early in the morning as I rose up for travel. The guards were all around me and likewise Captain Farrell. Well, I first produced my pistol, for she stole away me rapier, and I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Assuring da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, if anyone can aid me, it's me brother in the army. If I can find his station, be it Cork or in Killarney, and if he would come and save me, we'd go roving near Kilkenny, and I swear he'd treat me better than me darling Spartan Jenny. Assuring da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Assuring da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, whack-ball-ba-da-dee-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you very much. Thanks. A few YouTube comments here. What's going on? Let's see. That's great, guys. I can see what managed this week. I was healed. I'm fantastic. Any Fleetwood Mac songs this week for Peter Green's passing? No, you're the second person to ask. Sorry, I don't know any Peter Green songs. I apologise. I should. But I don't know any. I did do one Fleetwood Mac song, Lindsay Buckingham, one a few weeks ago, but it was a little bit hairy. Give that a miss, I think. I actually Played a gig. Oh yeah, let's do this next. Played a gig in God, where was it? Portsmouth in England, and fella who used to play guitar in Fleetwood Mac. I think he's passed away now. Came out. It's about 10 years ago. Came out to Jerry. I think I don't know. It's Jeremy Spencer. Jerry from Fleetwood Mac. John Roberts said John is watching, would know. I think knows him or knew him. He came up and bought me a pint of Guinness and complimented me on my guitar playing. And it was very, very nice. It wasn't Peter Green. It was Jerry. I don't know if that was Jeremy Spencer or not. It was a fellow called Jerry from Fleetwood Mac. He's being very discreet. Very humble man. So I'm going to sing a song for Colleen Campbell. Colleen Campbell over in upstate New York, a beautiful part of the world. She sent me a couple of pictures. Fantastic part of the world. And the grass is always greener on the other side. Colleen sent me some pictures of her around the area she lives, and it's absolutely beautiful. And she's all saying about wanting to come to Ireland. And I was like, I was like, why do you want to come to Ireland for? It's beautiful where you are. But this is a song called The Voyage, written by, who wrote The Voyage again? Was it Johnny Doohan? I think Johnny Doohan wrote The Voyage. Song famously by Christy Moore. I meant to do this one last week, but I didn't have the words together, so I apologize. Actually, on a more serious note as well, joking aside, and this is for my good friend, the late Martha Kelling, who passed away recently there. From, how do you pronounce it? Buda in Norway. And Stig, her husband, and her children as well. This is a favourite song of hers as well. I am a sailor, you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fates. Hauled up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together we set sail. No maps to guide us, we steered our own course. Rode out the storms while the winds were gale force. Sat out the doldrums in patience and in hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled water that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now all around us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship, built it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destination's not marked on any chart. We're navigating the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled water that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered around us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled water that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. now gathered round us, we have our own crew. There you go. I said The Voyage there by Christy Moore, I think written by Johnny Dewan for Colleen Campbell. Now, what are we going to do next? Are we on time? We've got a bit of time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Now. Now, earlier on, I think Eddie, I don't know if Eddie Busher is still watching. If Eddie is watching, I think Eddie was looking for something by Luca Bloom. So I'm going to try this. I haven't played this for a long time. Very, very long time. This is an old band of Moonlight Love staple. Speaking of which, folks, this coming Saturday, whatever that is, I think it's the 1st of August, myself and Mick Morris, who a lot of you watching will know, are going to be playing a little set together, socially distanced, but together, live, together. We're going to have to be socially distanced, but it's been so long since I played music with him, I'm just going to ride him, basically. But he's foolishly going to come down to my house, and me and my dog Dougal are going to set up on him, and we're going to play some. We're going to live stream it. Actually, I actually have to do some DIY work on my wall on my house. So I was thinking about doing what Esa Tappinen did. Esa is a Finnish, fantastic guitar player from Finland who lives in Ireland, an incredible musician. And when the live streaming thing started during lockdown on Facebook, he decided to set up a live stream in his house of him painting his wall instead, which I still think is the best idea anybody's done for a live stream. It's fantastic. So I'm trying to draw attention away from the fact that I haven't played this in yonks. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is a song called You Couldn't Have Come at a Better Time, and a little tune called The Cash, Irish jig called The Cash. 9 hours watching, how's it going? And yeah, Sharon's watching as well. Here we go. See if I can remember how to play this one. Me to the hill. We were so good for each other then. I know we could be still. Yeah. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Not if you tried, oh no. Not if you tried, oh no. Have 500 questions between you and I. When you look into my eyes, my love, well, tell me what is it you spy? Is it something you're not sure of. Is it something true or fine? Or is it just another kiss at the right place at the wrong time? You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Here we go. When we were first together by the lakeside sky so blue, we were so good for each other then. Me and you, and me and you, and me and you, and me and you. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Not if you tried, I know. Not if you tried, I know. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. You couldn't have come at a better time. Not if you tried, I know. Not if you tried, I know. Thank you very much indeed. Couldn't have come at a better time there. Luca Blue and the Kesh joined into it. Which is a traditional Irish tune, which is sort of related. I'm going to play one of my own tunes now. It's a local tune. Played this a few times on here, and just going to throw this in quickly to the set. This is called Croaking to the Sea, named after a book, amongst other things. Here's the book here. You can see Croaking to the Sea. You can't see it on. It's back to front on Facebook. Sorry, I think it's the right way around on YouTube. Croaking is a mountain behind me here in North Wexford. The sea is here. I wrote this little tune at the beginning of lockdown when I was hanging out down here, quite sort of concentrated area. And a couple of friends of mine have taken us on board musically, and they're putting it to some musical accompaniment. I've got a couple of really great kind of international musicians. A friend of mine, Steve Walters, a great bass player that I worked with before, who played with George Michael and the Waterboys, Beverly Craven, X Factory people, all manner of people. He's a big session musician, big session musician. England, who used to live over here in North Wexford, funnily enough, and got in contact because he's inspired by the tune, because he used to live very close to Croaking Mountain, and he's working with me on putting an arrangement together with some other musicians kind of by internet. It's all sounding really nice, really good. So this is the tune, and it's called Croaking to the Sea. Thanks very much. Yes, Croaking to the Sea for you there. We tune of my own. What's I going to sing next? What have we got here? Oh yeah, we got this. Oh yeah. Apprentice to trade I was bound, and many's another sweet happiness have I spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortunes came all over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, to dream by a black velvet band. While her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, with her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, I took a stroll with a pretty fairy and a gentleman passing us by. Oh, I can see she met the young two of him by the glint in her pretty glass eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket, and she placed it right into my hand. And the very next thing that I said was bad luck to the black velvet band. Well, her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, with her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Whoa! Judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear, and the judge he said something to me, young man, your case is quite queer. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from this land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Well, her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, with her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellas, a warning take from me. When you're out on the town tonight, beware of them pretty colleens, 'cause they'll fill you full of whiskey and porter until you're unable to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know is you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Well, her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, with her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. One more side. Well, her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, with her hair hung over her shoulder, shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. With her hair on her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Thanks very much indeed, folks. The Black Velvet Band for you there. Now, let me just see the message here. There's a strange-looking person in a car right outside your house staring over at your window. It's a girl with an N plate. I'm being stalked, apparently. It's my next-door neighbor just sent me a message there. Hang on. Oh, God. You still here? No. Hang on. No, I haven't been killed. I just want to see what's going on there. Right, hang on. Well, my curtains are shut, so I'm not going to go in just now. I'll just have to stay out there stalking whoever it is. Strange-looking person. Right, what are we going to do next? Oh, yeah, here we go. Sang this song last week. I'm going to sing one more time. Wendy's sing more stuff. Wendy's the one outside. Very cool Fleetwood Mac story. Cool, great for you. I'm happy to hear that. Oh no, be safe. No, it's fine. It's. I think it's my next door neighbor. He's probably winding me up. I'm going to sing a song by Billy Bragg for you. I sang the song last week. This is a song called "Between the Wars," and I think the lyrics are a story worth singing anyway, if nothing else. I was saying earlier about myself and Mick Morris are going to do a gig next Saturday here in Kilmichael in my backyard. The band of Moonlight Love, and I'm going to dedicate this song to Mick. Enjoyed his set last Saturday night. We were sitting here watching it ourselves. It's brilliant fun, and he sang some fantastic songs. So next Saturday I'll be playing with Mick probably I think from 6 till 8. Probably on this page. Or the Band of Moonlight Love page, probably this page. I'll tell you during the week. I'll post on Facebook and on Insta during the week about it. I'm going to be making an announcement on the YouTube channel as well. So myself and Mick will be doing a Band of Moonlight Love show here next Saturday. This coming Saturday, the 1st of August, probably at 6 p.m. local time, which is like 12 noon standard central time in the middle of America. It's like 1 p.m. in New York, that kind of thing. It'll be 7 p.m. in like Europe, kind of thing. The eat near Europe. Get the idea. Anyway, this is called Between the Wars. This one's from my good friend Mick Morris. It's by Billy Bragg. I was a miner, I was a docker, I was a railway man between the wars. I raised a family in times of austerity with sweat at the foundry between the wars. I paid the union, and as times got harder, I looked to the government to help the working man, but they brought prosperity down at the armory. We're arming for peace, my boys, between the wars. I kept the faith and I kept voting, not for the iron fist, but for the helping hand. For theirs is a land with a wall around it. Mine is my faith in my fellow man. Theirs is a land of hope and glory. Mine is the green field and the factory floor. Theirs are the skies all dark with bombers, and mine is the peace we knew between the wars. Call up the craftsmen, bring me the draftsmen, build me a cradle, from nation to grave, and I'll give my consent to any government that does not deny a man a living wage. Go find the young men, never to fight again. Bring up the banners from the days gone by. Sweet moderation, heart of this nation, desert us not, we are between the wars. Thanks very much. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! In South Australia I was born, heave away, haul away. South Australia round Cape Horn, right for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, right for South Australia. Well, as I walked out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. Sarah met Miss Nancy Blair, bound for South Australia. I shook her up and I shook her down, heave away, haul away. Shook her round and round the town, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Or even one thing reads my mind, heave away, haul away. That very symptom reads my mind, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Here we go. Hey! Woo! Keep pouring, heave away, haul away. Wish to God you'd never been born, bound for South Australia. I wish I was an Australia strap, heave away, haul away with a bottle of whiskey in my hand, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away your rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Woo! Thanks a million. Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to the gig this evening. It's been my great pleasure to play for you this evening. This has been volume 21st birthday of the KILMICHAEL sessions. I want to give a big shout out to all of you. I'm not going to start naming names. I can see all the names on the comments in front of me. Darren and Mickey, Trace and Dave, Ginger and Mick, Ben, so many people who've been here all the way through this marathon of shows and have been enjoying it. Everybody from people like Kath down in Patagonia, Karen in Afghanistan. We got people all over. Jeremy over in Oregon. We got people all, in all corners. Burke here up in the very north of Norway. All you guys in the UK and Ireland, England and Ireland, Scotland and Wales as well. And down in Spain, of course, Linda in Madrid and everybody else. So many. Thank you so much. And Vance in Italy. Thank you so much to all of you guys for watching. And Sharon on YouTube, Wendy on YouTube as well, and Sharon Hogarty on Facebook if she's still watching. And there's so many people that tune in like week after week and stuff. I really do appreciate it. Murray, and Michael, and everybody up in line. Michael, thank you so much every week. There's so many people. Candy down in Texas, Colleen in New York, and I'm just going to keep going on. I'm Siobhan in Dublin. She's not there tonight, and she's busy. Everybody's got different things going on. And Keith with the spoons in Somerset. So, guys, thank you very much for all of you. And I know I'm forgetting names. I don't mean to. And you know, all of you know that I love sincerely. So, thanks very much indeed. I'm going to keep playing this gig. If I'm not here next Sunday, I'll let you know. If I'm not, and Adam and the family as well, of course, and Gillian. No relation, same surname, Eddie, and all of yous, Nicky and Darren, Connie, Amanda's there as well, Deborah. I'm sorry, I'm just naming all the names here, but thanks very much to all of you, each and every one of you. It really means an awful lot. It's absolutely fantastic. So, and Tim Maris, Tim is, I don't know if he's watching tonight or not, I think he's busy, but so many people. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to finish with this song. If I am... I'll let you know during the week what's happening. I might have a a real gig, possibly next Sunday, which is going to clash with this. So if not, I'll just do the session with Mick on a Saturday evening from 6 till 8. Otherwise, I'll do both. I'll do my own one as well. I'll let you know during the week what's happening with that. I'm going to finish with this song, as is customary at this time of night. I'm going to finish with McAlpine's Fusiliers by the Dubliners. So thank you very much, folks. Good night. And sure, I'll chat to you on Facebook and Insta and YouTube and in real life and on PayPal, all these different things during the week. Take care and have a great week. Let's raise the roof with this one. Oh, by the way, I should mention, of course, Dougal is here as well. Sorry, Dougal's been keeping a very low profile today. Dougal is here for the purposes of the people on on Facebook. There is my dog. That's George. With him there. George is his stuffed friend. Dougal. Hello, Dougal. Anything to say? Everybody on Facebook has seen Dougal. Now, let me see. Dougal's been a good lad. Yes, he has. YouTube, let me see. Can I? Just about see him. Sorry, he's just behind the table there. Take it from me. He is there. People in YouTube land. I haven't killed my dog. He is very much. Oh, he's just got up on the sofa. Oh, there he is. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see my dog. We've got week 3 of puppy school this week. Myself and Dougal. We have to get our homework done tomorrow. We haven't been doing our homework. I have to get it sorted out. Right. So I'm going to stop waffling. I'm just trying to rearrange the webcam for YouTube. Guys, thank you very much indeed. Take care. I'll see you next week. Be good. As down from the glen came McAlpine's men with their shovels tied behind them. It was in the pub, they drank the sop, and up on the spike you'll find them. They sweated blood and they washed out mud with pints and quarts of beer. And now we're on the road again with McAlpine's Fusiliers. Well, I stripped to the skin with the darky flint, wait out upon the Isle of Bray. With the horse face tool, I knew the rule: no money if you stop for rain. With a horse face set, with a dog that's cut, and a fancy for the prince and stared. And woe to he who looks for a cup of tea with McAlpine's Fusiliers. Well, I remember the day when the bear shade fell into the concrete stairs. What the horse face said when he saw him dead, well, it wasn't what the rich call prayers. I'm a nubby short was the one retort that reached unto my ears. When the going is rough, well, you must get tough with a cowboy steers the leer. Oh! Well, I worked till I sweat, dear, had to be bet with the Russians, the Czechs, and the Poles. When thunder and jams up in the hydro dams or underneath the Thames in a hole, I grafted hard, I got my cards, many a dyer's fist across the air. And if you found your wife, don't join my Christ, my cowboys, tears on ears. I rub it off, yeah! Thank you very much, folks. Have a great week. I'll talk to you during the week. Take care. Thank you so much again. Take care. Be good. Thank you. Good night. Thanks everybody on Facebook. And thanks to everybody on YouTube. Thanks to everybody on YouTube.